TJ here. TJ Ocho Grosso here. What else?
Hey, my name's Jackie.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Justin. I've been riding about 10 years. Over the course of that 10 years, I've had about 4 bikes, all of which have been Harleys.
Well, first time I was ever on a motorcycle, I was probably about, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 years old. I was with one of my uncles, well, one of my father's friends, a long-time, lifelong friend of his, and he took me out on his bike. We took it around the block, and I remember from that moment just falling in love with motorcycles.
So this is what I currently ride. This is a 2006 1200 Low Sportster.
Then my first Harley a couple years back was an Iron 883 from 2015, I believe it was. A great bike, had a lot of fun on it. Now I'm currently on an 05 1200 Custom, and I love the crap out of it.
So the way I actually got into riding was I had a buddy of mine out when I lived in Ohio. I was out there going to school, who his dad asked him to pick up a t-shirt from the local Harley dealer. I'd never been in one. I didn't know the first thing about motorcycles. So we went in. While he was looking for a t-shirt, I was just cruising around checking stuff out. And in the middle of the store, I saw this bike. I don't know how to explain it other than I completely fell in love with it. We were getting ready to leave. I know the way I operate, and I said I have to go in so he can tell me this is too much and I can stop thinking about it. Turns out I was able to afford it. Next thing I knew, I was the proud owner of a motorcycle. Didn't know how to ride it, didn't know the first thing about it, never sat on one, never touched one.
The summer I got my license, I was able to ride the Livewire, which was this incredible prototype electric bike that Harley released. And there was only a handful of them. They were all on a demo truck. And Bergen Harley hosted the event, and that was the first time I really got to jump on a bike since I had taken the class. And it was an incredible feeling. It was the most freeing thing I had ever experienced.
I'm all over the place when it comes to riding. I love going out and doing the country roads, and through the farmlands and that sort of thing, just kind of taking it, cool and slow. And then, I love blasting down the highway and that sort of thing, through the twisties, all kinds of stuff. Sometimes I'm solo, sometimes I've got a passenger, sometimes I'm riding in a big group.
I like to go with friends, but I also really enjoy riding by myself, just cruising back roads, taking the long way home, and just thinking. It's the best kind of therapy. It's wind therapy.
I love being on my motorcycle. I prefer long scenic routes. I've been a couple times up to PA, like riding through the woods, kind of mountain scenery, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Of course, you can't go fast, so I do like to mix it up with the highway a little bit and get some speed in there too.
Been a Bergen Harley now for about 4 years. So if you think riding might be for you, or even if you have any questions, come down and check me out. I'm in the sales department, but I also do a lot with Riding Academy. So feel free to ask any questions you got, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
So that was 2014. Here we are in my office a few years later, and I am the program manager of the Riding Academy. And if you ever had that inkling like me, you always wanted to ride, you can do it. Take it from me, it's totally attainable. And if you're ever interested, give me a call here. We'll set you up.